You know, if you were given the eye to see the prophecies rolling, you would know that this thing is real. So we do this work, you know, to try to escape this, man. All right. It's Ezekiel 38:10. Thus saith the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. All right, evil thought. All right, that shoot missiles on America. That's the evil thought. All right, because Russia, which is another big military nation on the planet, Russia is gonna go back into that USSR spirit where they hated America. I believe it was the Cold War. They hated America. All right, and that's gonna happen again. You see Trump threatening to pull out of the EU, not the EU, out of NATO. All right, this is ultimately what's gonna make the beast hate the whore. All right, the beast being NATO and the EU, or in the whore being America. All right. So that evil thought that's gonna come into the minds of, the Russians, not only the Russians, but chiefly the Russians, other nations is gonna be, let's destroy America, because everybody is sick of America's shit, man. Especially that Trump is in office, man. That's a proud dude, man. Trump is the perfect president for the times that we in, because he's a proud Edomite, proud American, man. You just see the pride on his face, man. And that pride is ultimately going to get him destroyed. Not just him himself, but this America is gonna get destroyed, man. It says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. So that's right there show you that your defense system ain't shit. All right, because the Most High referred to you as the unwalled villages. Having neither bars nor gates, dwelling without walls. All right, them that are at rest. That's America. You could tell that's America, man. Because every American, if you ask Americans on the street, who's the greatest military on the earth, they're going to say, oh, we got the greatest military. Nobody's going to do nothing to us. That's why when you tell people, like, even just on a, having a regular conversation, not really going into the scriptures, talk to somebody about current events and the war that's, happening, and they say, well, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. That's just the confidence that American people have in their military. They just shun it off, like, man, ain't nobody gonna do shit to America. Don't nobody want it with America. All right, but they don't know these nations, hey, let the weak say I am strong. These nations done caught up with America as far as their artillery and weaponry. They caught up. Russia got better weapons than America, shit. So this is what's gonna happen, man. A land of unwalled villages, all right? Those who are at ease, those that dwell safely, dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. All right? That means a nation of people that's defenseless. All right? Not only defenseless, but oblivious to what's going on. Like when it says, I will go to them that are at rest. Yeah, the American people is at rest because they oblivious to what's going on. Just you damn Israelites, you Negroes, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indian, because the scripture tell you directly this is not your rest. All right, but the 2/3 and all the American people, they at rest because they're oblivious to what's going on. So you're oblivious and defenseless. That's how the Most High gonna swoop in on you. That's why the Lord say He gonna come back as a thief in the night. All right. I'm gonna get one more scripture. Where I'm going. Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 1. Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, power concerning Edom. All right, Edom is the so-called white people, like people that call themselves white people today. Y'all are Edomites in the Bible. You are the descendants of Esau. All right, all that white, German, Russian, Australian. You are Edomite. All right, Shalakia. You are Edomite. All right. It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. All right. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. All right. Everybody hates Edomites, man. Edomites hate Edomites. The two major players in this war, America and Russia, they're the same people. All right. But everybody in the world, hates the so-called white man, except 2/3 of you niggas and you Latinos and Native Americans. Y'all the only ones who hold on to this dude and think he's some type of okay guy. All right, the so-called white man, anybody who got sense, he is greatly despised by them, man, because of all the wickedness that he do and has done, and is going to continue to do until the Lord knocks him out his power seat. All right, it says the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. See, when you go back to that video, all right, of Trump announcing his Space Force, all right, you see the pride on his face when he said, we the good guys, but it's bad guys out there, but just know that we can get bad, some shit like that. That's pride, man. That's pride standing in front of the whole world and saying, look, I got this defense system, man, can't none of y'all fuck with it. What's up? Basically, that's what he was saying. Yeah, we got a defense system, so don't think y'all gonna shoot shit over here. That's gonna make the nation, see, man, it's gonna make the nations want to get him even more. All right, any man that think he's untouchable, everybody want to touch him and show him he ain't, what he think he is, man. And that's what these other nations, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna do to Donald Trump in America. You're gonna show him you can be touched just like everybody else. All right. It says, thou that dwellest in the cities, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. That's another indicator that you so-called white people are Edomites. All right. I know it has become like a cliche saying, but y'all from the caves, man. The clefts of the rock, Mount Seir. That's y'all really live there, bro. It's not like you got the Geico commercials, easy, a caveman can do it. It becomes like a cliche joke, but no, that's where you're from. That's where your people are from, the caves. You got pushed up there by guess who? All right, you got pushed up there, and that's where you from, man. The clefts of the rock. Y'all are the cavemen. All right, so that's another indicator. All right, that you Edomites, or the Edomites are these people that call themselves white people today. All right, it says whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground. That's exactly what Trump was saying when he was announcing that Space Force. I think this is like the second or third time he said something about it, but that's what he was saying. Who shall bring me down to the ground? I got this defense system, so you don't think y'all gonna shoot no missiles or knock us out of our position of power. That's what he was saying. Who shall bring me down to the ground? These are the Edomites, man. It's irrefutable. Who else is saying shit like that, man? I'm gonna have to verse 7 though. Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. All right, because you confederacy, all right, being in league with each other. All right, NATO, EU. All right, you see that America is threatening to, we gonna pull out of the NATO. You know what I'm saying? So they basically about to isolate themselves. So everybody, excuse me, everybody that they were confederate with, everybody that they were in league with, is now about to become their enemy. Because they isolating themselves. Man, we gonna pull out of NATO, man. Fuck y'all. It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in them. All right. So, your allies, all right, even down to Great Britain, man. All right, everybody with nuclear capability is gonna shoot missiles on America. All right, so if you're a Negro, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indian, all right, know that you're an Israelite, okay? Know that your power, all right, is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ. And know that the Most High is getting ready to wage war in this place. All right, so worship the Most High. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. All right, if it's allotted for you to do the work, do the work. If you were given the mouth of wisdom, speak the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. This thing about to happen, man. You know, these nations are not just getting in front of cameras and talking about war and defense systems and missiles for nothing, man. All right, it's about to happen, man. All right, but I hope that video was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.